Hello everyone, JoRaSe here. Time for this week's weekly update. And so this time we are doing the weekly update for the week of the 29th of July. Well, really the previous week, which would be the 21st. Sounds about right. Anyway, from there to then. From then to now. So what have we been doing? We've been doing a lot of videos this week. I got the crafting video done. Got a lot more of that to come, and thankfully I have not destroyed the entire thing yet. Then in the swords and stuff, we opened up a stamp from Japan. Still need to eat the included little snack. I'll get to that at some point. And let's see, what else? Oh, Blender, the projects series in Blender, we have gotten a decent amount done. We've got a little bit more to go on that lower portion of the gatehouse model, but everything's moving right along with that. Then in the other Blender video, Advanced Blending, we have started importing models from Blender into Game Studio, and so long as we keep the destination folder the same where everything else is located, it works. And then in 3D printing, we have gotten the model up to a nice point. Got it right here. Let me grab it. So there's the underside coming along quite nicely. And got some eye color in there. Alright, and lastly we have Chrono Trigger, and that's going to be continuing all this week. So I hope you look forward to that. No article, a news article this week. I had one, but I need a bit more time to wrap my mind around it, so we'll push that to next week. But you get 2 of the MLP CCG card opening videos for the Update Extras section. Now, whether or not you want that, it's what I have to offer. And with that said, I will see all of you on the other side. Time to start opening up some of these card packs that we got from that box of stuff. So I'm thinking we save the premieres. Actually, let's do it this way. We'll go 2, 2, and 2. I think that works. So we'll just set these off to the side for now and focus on these 2. Each one has 12 cards in it, and let's see, where did I put my scissors? There they are, off to the side. Let's just clip the top on each one so we got it easier to tackle. And we'll start with this one. And let's see what we've got. Okay. We have Coco Pummel, who's known now as Miss Pummel in the show due to naming conflicts. There she is. Next is, oh, and hers is Fashion Apprentice. She's a friend card and an Earth Pony. Pumped. After a face-off involving this card, you may banish a card you flipped to beneath this card. Main phase. Spend a card from beneath this card to give another character +4 power until the end of the turn. Coco never forgets to pay it forward as she builds a name for herself in the Manhattan fashion scene. Next up we have Swan Song, fun-loving debutante. She's a friend. This is a friend card, and she is a unicorn. Pumped. After a face-off involving this card, you may banish a card you flipped to beneath this card. This card has 1+ power for each card beneath it. Swan Song's polite dinner parties are the talk of Canterlot's elite. But when she's at a real party, she lets it all hang out. And that's what that one looks like. Next we have Prim Posy, Bond of Bronze. Another friend card. This one is a Pegasus. Actually, I'm the one who started the Lily accessory craze in Ponyville. I don't mind all the copycats. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, after all. There's what that card looks like. Next up we have Cherry Fizzy, Stalwart Soldier. This is a Earth Pony Friend card. If this card would be frightened, you may exhaust it instead. Cherry Fizzy has been friends with Shining Armor since their first day of basic training. He often takes the train to the Crystal Empire when he's on leave. And here's what that one looks like. Next up, Sapphire Shores, Costume Changer. Another friend card, Earth Pony. Main phase, retire an accessory on this card to play an accessory on this card for free. There wasn't a single show on Bridalway that could compete with Sapphire Shores' Ziegfeld Follies until Henny of the Hills. Sapphire isn't very fond of that particular musical. Here's what that one looks like. Next up is Hairpin Turn, Blocker. Earth Pony, Foal, and this is a friend card. After a face-off involving this card, you may banish a card you flipped to beneath this card. While involved in a face-off, this card has +2 power for each card beneath it. Hairpin Turn is quite a nice filly if you meet her on the street, but her roller derby persona Burnout is another matter entirely. And here's what that one looks like. Next up we have Whitewash, Amiable Aviator. Friend card, this one's a Pegasus. I'm an umbrella in the wind. Watch how I soar. Ah, didn't mean to do that. Alright, now we have a event card, Main Raising Experience. Troublemaker Face-Off. Frighten a friend involved in the face-off. I think it's time. Let my hair down. Ha ha ha. Mwahahaha. The Maniac. And there she is. Next up we have a resource. This is Combat Hat, and it is an accessory. Play on one of your friends. Your opponent must pay +1 to move a character to that friend's problem. Main phase, pay 1 to reattach this card to another one of your friends. Another fabulous accessory from Rarity's new collection, Frontline Fashion. And here's what that one looks like. Next up we have Red Dragon. This is a Troublemaker card. At the start of your opponent's Troublemaker phase, they may pay 2 to turn this card face down. A huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-scale-having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could eat a pony in one bite, totally all-grown-up dragon. And that's a quote from Fluttershy. Next up we have Cloudy Quartz, Concerned Mother. This is a friend card. It's an Earth Pony. Supportive 2, +2 power while at a problem with your main character that shares a color with this card. When I went wild as a filly, I ate an entire bag of rock candy in one sitting. When Pinkamena Diane goes wild, it's on the front page of the Ponyville Express. And that is Pinkie Pie's mother. Alright, last one in this pack. We have another event. This is a showdown. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Main phase. Start a face-off involving one of your friends and an opponent's friend with equal or greater power. At the end of the face-off, the loser dismisses one of their friends that was involved. And the quote is from Bon Bon, seriously? And there's what that one looks like. So that's one pack. Let's move on to the next. No foil cards in that pack, but may get one in this one. Okay, we've got Lemon Hearts. Another friend card. This one's a unicorn. Caretaker. +1 power while at a problem with at least one of your critter friends. Now, if only every pony with lemon in their name was half as nice as Lemon Hearts, mint julep. There's what that one looks like. And we've got Rumble. Friend. This is a Pegasus foal. Main phase. Exhaust this card to move it. Rumble's big brother Thunderlane is one of the best flyers in Ponyville, so Rumble practices every night trying to catch up. Here's what that one looks like. Next up we have Zecora, the magical mentor. She's a zebra, and this is a friend card. Supportive 1, +1 power while at a problem with your main character that shares a color with this card. Is it my aid that you are after? I will gladly assist to solve this disaster. And anyone that knows Zecora knows that she talks like that. Here's what that card looks like. Next up we have a Troublemaker card. This is Lightning Dust. And when this card is uncovered, you may move it to another problem. Lightning Dust doesn't exactly mean to cause trouble, but she still leaves a path of destruction in her wake. And here's what that one looks like. Next up we have Snails. Deep Thinker. This is a unicorn full friend card. Main phase, exhaust this card. While this card is exhausted, your opponent needs +2 to confront this card's problem. I think so, Snips, but burlap chafes me so. Snails. Never seems like a bright character. But he does have his talents. Here's what that one looks like. Next up we have Fleur-de-lis, trendy follower, a unicorn friend, supportive 1, +1 power while at a problem with your main character that shares a color with this card. While involved in a face-off, this card also has supportive 2. Flora learned long ago to get ahead in Canterlot by being seen with very important ponies. It's worked out for her so far. And here's what that card looks like. Get it set right. Alright, next up is Lucky Star, Charming Cheerer. This is an Earth Pony friend, a friend card. While an opponent's main character is at home, this card has +1 power. My school's hoofball team won every game I cheered at. Coincidence? Here's what that one looks like. Alright. Next up is Nurse Redheart. This is a Earth Pony friend. After a face-off involving this card, you may banish a card you flipped to beneath this card. Reaction. After the start of the score phase, you may spend a card from beneath this card to put an opponent's friend into its owner's hand. Nurse Redheart has impeccable bedside manners, but she doesn't extend that courtesy to visitors who disturb her patients. And here's what that card looks like. And I will point out that in the show they had to change the cutie mark of this particular character due to conflicts with a certain medical charity. Next card, and it is a foil card. We have the Twilicane. It's a resource, accessory, and unique. Play on an opponent's main character. During that score phase, if that main character is at home, that opponent's friends each have -1 power. I do love a good accessory. Discord. Alright, next up, I got a golden ticket. It's an event card. Problem face-off. Choose a friend in your discard pile. Put it into play at a problem where a face-off is being resolved. At the end of the face-off, banish that friend. A ticket to the Grand Galloping Gala, said by every pony in Ponyville. Here's what that one looks like. Another event. Nothing to be afraid of. Main phase. Unfrighten a friend. Don't you worry, little sis. There's no olden pony in our tent. Applejack. Here's what that card looks like. And the last one in that pack is Octavia, Star Celeste. Another friend card. Octavia is an Earth Pony. This is main phase. Exhaust one of your resources at home to give this card +2 power until the end of the phase. Classical may not be every pony's favorite genre, but almost any pony can appreciate the dulcet tones of Octavia at her cello. And there's that card. And that's going to be it for this update extras. See you all next time. And welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those card openings. And that's going to be it for this week's weekly update. I'll see all of you in the next one. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the video you just watched. If you did, right here, let's move my head over, there we go, right here is going to be another video in the future for the next in this particular series. And over here is going to be the previous video in this series, along with a subscribe button down below it. So feel free to give that a hit, and be sure to like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't. And let's see. Oh yeah, be sure to leave a comment. I'd appreciate knowing what your thoughts are. Until the next one, everyone.